We're from Legal Hackers Singapore. My name is Jian, and I'm currently in the process of getting called to the bar in Singapore. And together with me are my friends, Josh and Tinya. Hello everyone, I'm Josh. I'm a legal policy officer in the public service, but of course I'm speaking about this in my personal capacity. I was previously legally trained. I studied in the Singapore Management University School of Law, and that brings me to Tinya.
Hi, I'm Ting Yao. I'm currently a law student at the Singapore Management University.
I was from the National University of Singapore. Anyway, so today we're here to share with you a bit about our what we've done here in Singapore with Legal Hackers. The interesting thing about Legal Hackers is that we have quite a huge amount of overlap in terms of members with this other entity called Outlaw. Essentially, we're just wearing two hats because we realized that sometimes when we mention legal hackers, people start thinking of some kind of that we are subversive, or there's a bit of connotation over there. So we decided that when we are facing, say, ministries or university groups and things like that, we use this name called Outlaw because it's slightly more neutral. And I will first talk about what we've done in terms of the lobbying or engaging as one of the stakeholders for the future of legal industry in Singapore, and then I'll let Ting Yao and Josh talk about the projects that we do. So in Singapore, the good thing is that the government is very proactive in pushing for legal innovation because they want to make sure that the legal industry remains competitive. So they go around usually for each of the initiative engaging different stakeholders so that they can have a holistic view of what's happening. And that's how we've been involved in the Courts of the Future program, which is driven by the Singapore Judiciary. We've been involved in the program, the initiative by Singapore Academy of Law, which has published this thing called the Legal Tech Vision, which I encourage everyone to take a look at. And also we were involved in a consultation group for the future, as a committee of future economy in Singapore. And we also were invited to speak and discuss with the Senior Minister of State for Law, Ms. Indrani Raja, to talk about basically what the future lawyers and potential lawyers think the future of the legal industry is going to be. So that's how we get involved, and we have been very fortunate to have these opportunities to help work with policymakers to ensure that the policies that are being laid down currently is favorable for innovation and that we can all move forward together. Nothing else.
So in order to help law students like myself prepare for the technological revolution ahead, some members of Outlaw have gone on through the universities to establish student chapters there. These student chapters serve as platforms to allow law students to connect to legal tech practitioners as well as lawyers who are also interested in legal tech to learn more about what might be coming ahead for the legal industry. So besides serving as platforms, some students in these student chapters have also conducted coding workshops where they also learn to not only be good at handling the legal code but also computer code. So some members of Outlaw have gone on to form startups. One such example is Lex Quanta, which is a legal analytics startup. So now I'll pass my time on to Amelia, who is in Thailand. Amelia will talk about Law Tech Asia, an online review initiated by some members of Outlaw.
Hi, I'm Amelia and I'm a law student from Singapore. So one of our initiatives is an online publication called Law Tech Asia. Essentially, we realized that there are a number of online sites that publish legal tech news in other parts of the world, but there's a lack of coverage on legal tech in Asia, and specifically Southeast Asia. So that's where Law Tech Asia comes in to fill that gap. So essentially, we hope that with better circulation of information about issues at the intersection of law and tech, we can raise awareness of how legal practitioners, policymakers, and law students aspiring to careers in law and tech can take that first small step in adopting a legal tech solution, and ultimately advance the idea that legal tech is something that should and can happen right now.
Hello everyone, so back to Singapore. Thank you, Amelia. And what she's covered is the other things that Law Tech Asia has been doing, as well as the purpose of Law Tech Asia. So I'll add on a bit more and cover a bit more in detail about the things that we've been doing in Law Tech Asia. Of course, so all this is done outside of my work, and what Amelia and I do is to write thought pieces about the legal developments, legal tech developments in the industry. Recent articles that we've been writing include the an article on how the law firms, law officers would look like in the future. We've also written about online dispute resolution and also how the legal profession for lawyers, young lawyers, will look like in the next 5 years. At the same time, we've also been working with professors and other people overseas to co-write articles and share ideas about legal tech developments. So for example, we are currently co-writing an article on online dispute resolution with a professor in Vietnam. We're also working with Mr. Colin Wu. He's the previous founder of Modria on something related to online dispute resolution as well. So we're still very new. We're still in the process of looking at what are the things that we want to cover in the future. So we'll be very happy to welcome any sort of feedback and comments that you have for us. And in fact, if you guys are interested in any collaborative opportunities to co-write articles, we'll be very happy to link up with you and share some ideas and work something out together. So that's on the online side. Now, on the physical side, we've also been doing something as well. So we have these things called legal tech meetups, which I'm sure you guys have it over there in wherever you are as well. In Singapore, what Alt Law and Legal Hackers SG is doing is to bring together, for now, university students to discuss recent developments in legal technology, as well as to get them to think and follow up on the legal technology developments that are happening from week to week, from month to month. Of course, in the future, we are looking to expand this to cover other people as well, legal professionals, for example, legal startup entrepreneurs, and even members of the public. So to bring up the awareness about legal technology in Singapore. So we'll be very, very happy also to see if when you guys come over to Singapore, do let us know when you're coming down. We'll be very happy to extend a hand out to you and let you join us and share about some of your legal technology developments in your country as well. So that's from me.
Alright, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you all will have a great summit over there in New York. And hopefully someday we can join all of you, or maybe we can have a Legal Hackers in Asia summit in Singapore, wherever it is. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.